My husband kept forgetting my birthday, so this year, I forgot him. For 3 years straight, Danny would act surprised when my birthday rolled around. First year, he said work was crazy and he'd make it up to me. Second year, he claimed his phone died, so he lost track of dates. Last year, he literally asked me why I seemed upset on February 15th, like he had no clue it was the day after my birthday. Meanwhile, this guy remembered every sports stat from 1995 and could tell you exactly when his favorite show aired each week. He had phone reminders for oil changes, dentist appointments, even when to water his plants. But somehow my birthday was this impossible thing to keep track of. My friends kept telling me to just remind him or send hints, but that felt pathetic. If someone cares about you, they remember what matters to you without being nagged about it. This year, I decided to test something. 2 weeks before my birthday, I started dropping hints everywhere. I left my birth certificate on the kitchen counter. I circled February 14th on the calendar with a big red heart. I even mentioned it during dinner. My birthday's coming up soon, I said while we ate tacos. He just nodded and kept scrolling his phone. The week before, I got more obvious. I showed him a dress online and said, this would be perfect for my birthday dinner next week. He mumbled something about it being nice and went back to watching TV. 3 days before, I literally said, so what are we doing for my birthday Thursday? He looked confused and asked, what's Thursday? When I told him it was my birthday, he slapped his forehead like he always did and said, right, yeah, I've been so busy with work stuff. Thursday morning came. I woke up expecting something, anything. Maybe flowers by my bedside or breakfast in bed. Nothing. He got dressed, kissed my cheek, and said he'd be back late because of a client dinner. Not even a happy birthday. I sat there in my pajamas until noon, feeling stupid for hoping things would be different this year. Then I remembered something. His birthday was exactly 1 month later, March 14th. And for the past 4 years, I'd thrown him surprise parties, bought expensive gifts, took days off work to plan special celebrations. That's when I made my decision. I spent my actual birthday doing something I'd never done before. I went shopping alone, bought myself the exact dress I'd shown him, got my nails done, and treated myself to dinner at this fancy Italian place downtown. The waiter even brought me free cake when I mentioned it was my birthday. For the next month, every time Danny mentioned his upcoming birthday, I played dumb. When he showed me golf clubs online and said, these would be perfect for my birthday, I just said, cool, and kept folding laundry. When he asked what restaurant we should book for his birthday dinner, I told him I hadn't really thought about it. When he mentioned taking the day off work to celebrate, I said that sounded nice and changed the subject. March 14th arrived. I woke up early, got dressed for work like any normal day, and started making coffee. Danny came downstairs in his favorite shirt, clearly expecting something special. Morning, I said, not looking up from my phone. It's my birthday, he said, waiting for my reaction. I looked up, pretended to think for a second, then snapped my fingers. Oh yeah, happy birthday, babe. Have a good day at work. His face went through about 5 different emotions. Confusion, hurt, anger, then this weird panic. That's it? You're not taking the day off? We don't have dinner plans? I shrugged, grabbing my keys. I've been super busy with work stuff lately. Haven't really had time to plan anything. When I got home that night, he was sitting at the kitchen table looking defeated. You really forgot my birthday, he said quietly. I didn't forget, I replied. I just figured if birthdays aren't important enough to remember without reminders, then maybe we shouldn't make such a big deal about them. The realization hit him like a truck. His mouth opened and closed a few times before he finally said, this is about your birthday, isn't it? What about my birthday? I asked innocently. He put his head in his hands. I've been a complete idiot. Yeah, I said. You have been. The next morning, I woke up to rose petals leading from our bedroom to the kitchen, where he'd made my favorite breakfast and had a jewelry box sitting next to my coffee. Inside was a necklace that looked exactly like my mom's missing one. I know I can't undo the past 3 years, he said, but I swear I will never forget again.